Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I will be going over my trades I took last week, Thursday and Friday, and then the trades I took this night on Monday in Asia session on gold. I did not trade Nasdaq this session. I will show you why, but first. We'll go to the 11th, Thursday. Alright, so I made two big mistakes this day. I could have made a lot of money, but I fucking threw it away and even ended up with a loss on that day. So this is market open. We clearly see Nasdaq dump down. We came from a show you on the 1 hour. Previous day we had FOMC ripped up, then dropped all the way down. So we made a new low. Then on the Thursday it went back up. It got the 50% of the whole move. So from this point on, there can be valid retraces where I like to enter. Then when market opened, the 1 minute. All right. So we have a London low, something around there. Market opened very to the downside. ES was here. So ES opened to the downside. It took these little lows out and then went up. So we had a SMT to the downside, but I was thinking about this high. This was a London high to be taken out. Then we had a SMT on the bigger time frame, and that would be more valid. So I was waiting on that, and you can see it is a little bit struggling here. It was a big candle up, so it was looking like it wanted this high. Back to Nasdaq, this is where I made the big mistake. So I was waiting for a confirmation, but I said fuck it. It swept this, so I took around here my trade with a pretty big stop loss, and I was aiming just for this. That was maybe my entry was a little bit more to the upside. Yeah, something like that. It was a valid trade, but because I was in my head thinking it can, if ES does take London highs, Nasdaq will probably go up even more and might take me out. So I went out of this trade on this move. So I went break even, and then I just dumped straight down. I need to put this in my head. If I take a trade, then I just let it be, and if it is a loss, it's a loss, but don't take it out, because you always regret your decision later on. Then this was my first fault. Actually no loss, so okay, but then I was looking for another trade, and normally I don't watch for another trade because this is the first move. On this day there were multiple moves. This move to the upside, there was no entry there. I was actually not thinking about taking longs here because I wanted shorts. So it pretty big moves in percentage. Yeah. So it came here back up, and yeah, I really wanted another trade, and I took it. I took my sell in that 5-minute gap around here. Stop loss, I don't know, something like this, like this, I don't know. I was also just aiming for this low, I think. Yes, it was, yeah, something like that. This was not valid because we had on the 15-minute, and I even looked at it, but I just said fuck off. We had a 15-minute fair value gap. This was way more valid, and if I just took that trade, it would have ended TP. So 2 trades on that day that I just fucked up. I did not take this again because that would have been my 3rd trade, and that's over trading. I just locked out my account, and yeah, bang. So I ended up with a loss of $130 on that day, and I must have been up, I think this was $400 or $500. So yeah, that's a rough one. Then the next day, this, I don't know why this happened. It jumped up before market close, and yeah, did some weird moves, but it actually created a SMT to the downside, a little SMT here. The ES was way above that. Bang. So we were clearly going to the downside. That's one thing I knew for sure. Let me see where market opened. All right. So again, if an SMT forms on this big of a time frame, the SMT is complete when it takes out a low. So it went down and took out both these lows. So that SMT was complete. But I'm just, what the fuck am I doing? All right. So market opened, and I made another big mistake. I took 2 trades. One of them was a loss, and one of them was a W. So I knew we wanted to go down, but market opened. It was already going down, but it's not because of the market opens that it just goes straight down. You can expect a little push up, maybe an SMT or something. This was not the thing, because ES was already they were the same, ES and Nasdaq. So if I saw that, first I took here my entry on shorts. It was a 3 or a 5-minute. Yeah, I just took it way too fucking early, man. Without proper confirmation, and yeah. So the market went up, took me out, something like this, really fucked up. After that, I saw this candle, it just dumped down in 1 second. So I knew it could be just liquidity sweep, but the second candle I saw that it ended up a red, so I took my trade there. Stop loss like that, and my take profit was here or something, probably one of these lows. It was this low. So again, this was a winning day, but I won $500, but because of the loss it was only 300. Yeah, it's just a game of patience. I was not patient enough, but I'm glad we took that W. Then for today, actually tonight, I was trading gold. Said to myself multiple times in the past weeks that I was not trading gold because of the bad conditions where the market is in right now. But it was this, and previous week we jumped out of the whole consolidation, and we came, so we made this and then came back down to sweep all this liquidity. So tonight the market went open here, and I was just hoping to get a retrace back up. Again, my patience got the best of me. Not my patience, but I did not wait to take my proper entry, and yeah, it was consolidating, actually nothing much, but then it jumped here into this 1 minute, and I took my trade around here. Very bad trade, because my stop loss is normally 0.08 or 0.10%, so it was on this low. Yeah, you can already see what happened. I just got wicked out. My TP would have been times 4. This point I saw as a massive point of yeah, massive drawing point for the market, because above that we have more a bigger gap, a 50-minute fair value gap. Yeah, you can see I fucking got fucked here. Then it just went straight up. So that's another point. If I waited, I was telling myself I want to see these highs get taken out. If I waited a little bit longer, the market would have done that, then retraced into this fair value gap, and then on one of these moves, something like this, probably a 0.08, and then also just go to this fucking high, it would have been a 5x trade in literally 48 minutes, so 50 minutes, and we had a 5x trade. So this is something for myself also, and for you guys. Have patience. If you see something in the market, but you need to wait before it happens, just wait, it's gonna happen. And if it does not happen, yeah, just don't take it. Today we had on Nasdaq, so I already said we had that SMT previous week. We took out this low, so we did not have that SMT anymore. I was hoping today for the market to fill up a little bit more of this 1 hour gap, but it clearly did not want the same. On the 4 hour it just swept the 50% of the gap. This was clean. Actually, if my bias was to the downside, I would have got a big trade today, because it swept these highs. Yeah, actually these were London highs, but it swept all of this, then went back down, this big move. And I was looking for this to go to the upside to invalidate this gap, and then to make no low and to go up to take out this. This. But yeah, the market just dumped down even more. This would have been if I was short around here, and a little bit little more risk, and then go to London lows, 3x my money. But yeah, I just stopped watching. Now it's making it has made a low, not another low again, so we probably get a move up around this area, or probably, but I'm locked out on all my accounts, not trading today. So this was a lot. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys got some nice trades, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.